Keon, come back to YouTube. What's good, everybody? Back here with another live. Hope everybody's having an amazing Wednesday. Almost said Thursday. This week is almost over already. But what's going on, guys? I would be playing some basketball right now, but it is not the best weather outside. It's supposed to be raining today. There's a very high chance of it raining today. So that's why I didn't end up going to the park today. But if it didn't have a chance of raining today, I definitely would go. Maybe by Friday we should be good to go. That's my next day off is Friday. I work tomorrow and then I also work Saturday and Sunday. After Saturday and Sunday, my next day off is going to be Monday. But yeah, hopefully the weather is nice by Friday. Friday should be a good day to go. Last Friday I wasn't able to, but this Friday I hope I'm able to. Can't believe it, man. Like, WWE 2K25 has almost been out for about 3 weeks now. In 2 days, it would make 3 weeks. It's been pre-released and then 2 weeks since it's been released for everybody. But yeah, we're looking to start the road to 99 pretty soon. Um, I'm planning on getting another basketball so I could use like two dribbling basketballs. And if one basketball kind of like loses air or whatever and I had to go pump it or whatever, I have another basketball I could use. One for use at the park and then the other one for use at home. And then kind of move back and forth with that. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Don't forget to like up the live. Appreciate you being here. But yeah, probably on Friday. Friday we'll probably do probably start the journey. Hopefully I could pick up where I left off. You know, getting my first win. I hopefully get another win and continue moving on from there. Excuse me. But yeah, keep working on my ball handling. Um, my footwork. Footwork is something you could work on without having access to a hoop. You just need a ball, hold on to a ball, and work on your footwork, your force when you're holding the ball so nobody like takes the ball away from you. Hold it away from you, so hold it to your side and just like pivot using that. And when you're ready to, shoot, you could just go, you set your feet right and just practice getting in a shooting motion. So yeah, doing little things like that are is what I'm gonna be doing today since I I'm not trying to get rained on today. I went through that the other day. It was raining the other day and it did not feel good, man, being outside. Don't forget to comment what your favorite day of the week is. My favorite day of the week is Thursday. Let me know what you guys think. What's your favorite day of the week? I'm kind of biased because, I was born on a Thursday, so that's why it's my favorite day of the week. I'm pretty sure if I was born on any other day, it'd probably be my favorite day of the week, but I like Thursdays. I feel like Thursdays are really a chill day for the most part. And, you can't go wrong with Thursdays. Maybe I go out on Thursday. Like after work, I'm planning on getting a haircut. So probably after work, I'll go get a haircut. Then I'll go to the park if it's really nice outside. Um, and, not have to do anything on Friday. I could just chill out on Friday, recover from balling out the other day. And that'll probably be the plan. It's not exactly set in stone. So anything, it is very much subject to change. Excuse me. Welcome in, welcome in. Don't forget to like up the video, the stream, like up the stream. Appreciate y'all being here. Gotta watch my phone because it's not really low in battery, but it's getting almost halfway out of battery. How you doing, salesman? Welcome in. But yeah, it's at 65% right now, which is a good charge, but yeah. Doing good. How about you? I'm doing well. Having a good day. This is my off day. I go to work tomorrow, but today is my off day. So I'm just chilling right now. I uploaded a couple of videos on my other channel and now I'm coming over to this channel because, you know, I haven't really did anything today on this or this week on this channel. So I'm trying to stay active on both of my channels. My other channel is a gaming channel though, so I do different kind of content on there. It's just really just me playing different scenarios, different modes on WWE 2K25 and playing basketball. I'm going to be dropping a basketball video on that channel soon, which it was a really good recorded video, a lot of good highlights. I can't wait to edit it. And yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much what I do. I do gaming on there. I do basketball primarily on here. I just need somebody who could be like a cameraman. Like I need a cameraman who could just record, the games that I play and stuff like that. I'm just trying to see if I the next time I go to the park, I could get somebody who could do that for me. Thanks for liking up the live. Appreciate y'all being here. Appreciate the emotes. Hey Coco, how you doing? What's going on? I'm good. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. How are you doing? Mm, I'm just like so ready to go to work, man. Like, I don't know, when you're working and you have like too much downtime, it kind of feels different than when you just work and you work and you work and you work and then you have like little to no downtime. Like I like being part-time, but like if I if I were to move to full-time, like I don't think I would have a problem with it as long as, I still have a little bit of free time. Like if I go from like I only get like 12 or 16 hours of work a week, right? If I went from 16 hours to maybe like I say 35 hours a week, I don't think I wouldn't be able to handle that. I think I would definitely be able to handle that. But working like 12 hours to 16 hours a week is kind of like going to college, honestly. Really, that's what it feels like. Kurosu, welcome in. How are you doing? Hi, how are you doing? How's your day going? Don't forget to comment down below what your favorite day of the week is. I like to hear what you guys, what your favorite day of the week is so I can get to know you guys a little bit more. And if you have a specific reason for why that day is your favorite day of the week, let me know that as well. Yo, what's up, J Pop? Let me know if you saw the finale yet. You probably didn't see it yet. He probably didn't upload it yet. I know Cash Nasty uploaded it. Yeah, yeah, she won. Like, I thought she should have been eliminated the second they were like, she was like, "Oh, I got your name tatted on me." Like, that is the ultimate red flag for a woman to have your name tatted on her, and for them to not even know who you are. Like, they just know you because they only know you because of your thing. The white rose caught you on guard. Yeah, me too, bro. I was like, yes, finally he got rid of her. And then you're like, oh, that means y'all all eliminated. I was like, bro, that was so foul, bro. That was so foul. Oh my gosh, I was pissed, bro. But yeah, I kind of knew that Bambi was gonna win. Oh, okay, yeah. I kind of knew Bambi was gonna win because Switcheroo said, "Oh, whatever you choose, whoever you choose, I'm fine with it." Anytime a woman says that, somebody like it puts the person in the mind state that, okay, I'm not gonna pick you now because, if I do pick you, you know, you're gonna be like, why did you wait so long to, reveal, why you like me and stuff like that. But if I don't pick you, like your true nature is gonna show. And once she didn't get picked, and freaking Bambi tackled Drewski, she was just like, "Yeah, that's what you get for not picking me." Come on, that's the way how you felt in the first place. Like, you're not fooling anybody, switcheroo. And I feel like dating somebody like switcheroo is kind of crazy because she already said that she's a snitch. Like, nobody likes a snitch. At least I don't think so. Yeah, she broke the damn chair. And Drewski's leg, bro. He's probably gonna be in a boot for sure. And the funny part was like, oh, he said like after she tackled him that I'm gonna use some of that money to to pay for the hospital bills. her mom was shocked that she was gonna win that she won. She thought she was capping. She was like, "No, ain't no way you won." That's how I would have reacted. I would have been like, "Ain't no way you won." Yeah, I did see that. I saw it on Cash's channel. I didn't see it on Flight's channel, but I saw it on Cash's channel, on Cash Nasty's channel. He said that Flight was getting better. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Flight's getting better. I think Flight has been the same Flight. I think Flight has been the same Flight like for a long time. Like if he leaves the Duck Pack alone, he could literally be uh I say I wouldn't say top five. I wouldn't say top five. He could be in the top 10 of NBA YouTuber basketball YouTubers. But he can't leave the Duck Pack alone, bro. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he's good because if he was really as good as he thinks he is, his handles wouldn't be so mediocre. Yeah, he wasn't doing floaters, but he still like airballs floaters, which is pretty hard to do. You already got the height advantage over so many opponents, being like 6'2", 6'3". Like your float game should be easy for you to do a floater. Unless you're facing somebody like Christopher London, then it gets harder to do a floater because he's like 6'10", almost 7 feet tall. Yeah, he be hitting the top of the backboard. That that corner three, he hit the top of the backboard. And when he tried to hit one of the floaters, he was like, oh yeah, versus GG. He was like, this court is not your typical court. It's not, the 3 point line is not where it's supposed to be. Hey guys, yeah. Anytime he says, "Hey guys," an excuse is coming. He'd be like, "Hey guys, you see, I didn't realize that the 3 point line was actually this far, so I mistimed it, and this is what happened." And then you see the ball hitting the backboard, and it falls right out, doesn't even touch the rim. Oh my god. He's definitely entertaining though. I'll give him that. He's entertaining for sure. But yeah, he's still not that good yet. he'd be like, yeah, the AC was blowing the basketball as I was shooting. So my 3 pointer that should have went in, it went to the side, it went far right because of the AC blowing extra hard. And it made it the AC blowing extra hard made me cold. That's why when I tried to flick my wrist, it went right instead of straight. See ya, I'm doing good. How are you doing? The floor is uneven. Oh man. Yeah, I'm chilling, Zia. Life is good. Life is good. Yeah. Man, I can't wait to go to work tomorrow. I'm I really genuinely like my job. Like, and you know, some people like I don't like when people front and they say that they like their job, but then the second they get there, they're like complaining about everything that goes on there. Like, not me, bro. I genuinely like my job, which is great. Oh, it must be nice where you are because where I am, it's like it has a high chance of precipitation, high chance of rain. Just it was also 12:14 a.m. here. Is a second for like, oh my gosh, can't stand mosquitoes, man. That's really why I don't really like the summertime because of mosquitoes. Sunny, but like 43 degrees. Oh my gosh. Wait. That must be Celsius. That's Celsius. Because 43 degrees Fahrenheit, that's cold as fudge, bro. That's winter time in New York weather. Yeah. But it's more in Michigan? Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, that's Fahrenheit. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm in New York, so it's like I think it's in the 30s. It might be in the 40s, 30s or 40s, somewhere around there. But it's like cloudy, um, not even sunny, and high chance of rain. Like the chance of rain is like in the high 80s, early 90s right now. So yeah, I'm like me walking to the park. I'm not trying to get rained on walking to the park, and then I have to walk back, and the chances of my clothes getting wet and stuff like that, and just being all sloppy, and then having to take another shower. Like I'm not doing all that. I'm sorry. -10 Fahrenheit is crazy, bruh. I'm telling you, bro. Global warming is an actual thing. Climate change is an actual thing. People think that global warming is a joke, bro. It's real. It is so real. You could probably say I'm a little biased because you know, I like science, but I think global warming is an actual climate change that could, you know, that could really impact the weather. Wait a second. Set down the spectrum of his body is eating itself. What the hell? 70 on Saturday? Oh, that's lit. I don't know what my weather is going to be like on Saturday, but Friday, either Friday or Thursday, I'm looking to get back out and play some ball. Hopefully, it's better weather by then. 70 is gorgeous, though. Like, I would kill for 70-degree weather, bro. people aren't getting that serious because it's not affect collectively, but once it does, God knows what on earth what God knows what on earth we're gonna do. Yeah, yeah. I have no idea how to tackle global warming, honestly. Wow. The Heat played the Warriors last night, and apparently the Warriors lost to the Heat. I'm sorry, Jimmy. I want you to get your points because you're still one of my favorite players, but I don't want you beating the Heat. The Heat's my favorite team, bro. You were at the Pistons game yesterday? Yeah, that's lit, bro. It's awesome. But yeah, the weather here is not that good, unfortunately. CP0 and the Spurs. Creatures of consumption, extreme consumerism, led us to this place where we actually are at the threshold of facing natural disasters. Interesting. This man said CPO. It says CP3. Weak, bro. All right, here we go. Some news. All right. Jay Uso says there are a bunch of wrestlers way better than him, but they're not at the top. I feel like I act like everything is 10 out of 10 for me. You know what I'm saying? They're going to pick me apart right now because I'm in this position. Oh, he can't do this. He got three moves. And if we really want to be honest, though, Us, there's a whole bunch of dope wrestlers way better than me, but they're not at the top, you know? They got 20 moves, and y'all can do all that, but they're not in my position. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because it's a different game, Us. It ain't interesting, Keon, once it starts burning our. Oh my gosh, bro. Getting over with the fans is important, and no one's more over than him. His match with Gunther, he'll prove people wrong about his in-ring abilities. I like you, fan of wrestling. I like this one. Man, you can't even do a move with triangle. Shut your ass up. He said square yeet, triangle, super kick, circle, frog splash, X, awful spear. Like, you forget the Samoan drop. He does the Samoan drop too. That's a move. Clothesline, that's a move. You know, it's a everybody does a clothesline, but come on, bro. Come off it. Gunther has the same damn old moveset. Like, his ugly ass Boston Crab, the body splash he does, the power bomb. Like, who? Who realistically uses a power bomb as a finisher in today's society? And then his chops. You can say the same thing last time. Sorry, don't serious talk. Tell me what's up with your routine. How's it going? Hitting the gym? I don't hit the gym. I work out at home. I haven't worked out in quite a bit. I'm trying to, basketball is typically my workout right now. And then, when I get some time, I'm going to do some more stuff for sure. What's up? What's up in gym? My last meal was chicken Alfredo. No, I never heard of that challenge. Nah, bruh. It's a push-up challenge. You gotta try it. Um, maybe I will. Maybe I will. No, but how many push-ups do I gotta do? What's it called? The Sally up challenge. Well, let me see. It's a song. It's 11 years old. Okay. I'm looking at it right now. It's pretty interesting. I'm guessing it works on your biceps and triceps a lot because the longer you hold, it's kind of like doing a plank, and it works on your core. That's one thing I want to get back into doing is planking. Even if I don't do as many push-ups as I usually like to do, getting back into planking and doing other stuff like butt lifts, like you know glute glute lifts, like using losing raising up your butt off the ground while you have your hands to the side of you, doing stuff like that. Okay. The guy on the end cheated, bro. He's done. He sat out. He can't do it anymore. He's like one of the skinniest guys there. All right, J Pop. See you soon, man. Yo, he's cheating, bro. He should be eliminated. Get him out of here. He's going up. He's going up before the people even do it. I think the guy at the end is gonna win. The guy in the orange pants and white shirt. He's getting eliminated. He's getting eliminated. He's done. He's done. I told you. I knew it. Get out of here. Damn, bro is right in the face. He can't do it anymore. There's only 4 people who survived. That's crazy. But you never know, you never know what might go wrong. You never know, you never know what might go wrong. Oh my gosh. Oh. All right, here we go. No, we got to unmute it.
And I'll go over to you and see why you ended up popping. Are you guys ready? Okay. All right. Okay. Let's get started then. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single lady.
Pop the balloon, baby.
Hello. Welcome in. I'll have you hold that. What's your name?
Or find love.
My name is Nikki.
Nikki.
I'm born in Phoenix, Arizona. My family is from Louisiana and Kansas, so I'm a Southern belle.
Oh.
Yeah.
And Nikki, how old are you?
I am 40.
40.
40 young.
Yeah. And what do you do?
I'm a teacher and also work for the city of Phoenix. And also, I'm currently going to be doing a career change. So I'm going to finish up my medical degree. Also, I have my own small pastry business. So I do cupcakes and cookies and stuff like that. And also, I'm working on a skit. So I'm working on that. Hopefully, I get that done soon. And
That's good.
I go to the gym about 6 to 4 times out of the week.
Okay.
I do racquetball. I do boxing. I just started that as well.
So these are all the things that you do for
Yes.
fun. Okay.
Anyone who does boxing, bro.
All right.
Yeah.
So now what do you look for in a
I
man?
go.
Oh my gosh, I want someone who loves the Lord. I am a PK kid. My dad was a pastor. I love him. And I was raised in a Christian household, so I'm used to that.
I'm watching Pop the Balloon.
Caring, compassion, has great communication skills, and who can love me.
Okay.
That's what I want.
So now what are some of your deal breakers?
Someone who doesn't know the Lord, Yahweh and Yahshua. That's my deal breaker. And someone who doesn't have good communication skills or
Hello.
that's all I can think of right now.
Okay, no, that's good.
Okay.
All right, so we have not got any pop balloons. So let me hand you a pick.
Okay.
I'll have you hold that. Okay, so we did get one. Come on over, let's go see why he ended up popping. Your name and age.
I'm doing good.
Sincere, I'm 45.
Welcome from
And Sincere,
India.
what do you do?
I own my own tax firm and I also personal train.
Okay, so why did you end up popping your balloon?
Basically just the initial physical attraction, and then also I'm a little more spiritual than religious.
Okay.
And you know what I'm saying, I feel like that's probably one of the strong points. You need to
Wait, how old you said it was?
Oh, why did you end up? I'll have you hold that. Okay, so we did get one. Come on over, let's go see why he ended up popping. Your name and age.
My name is Sincere, I'm 45.
And Sincere, what do you do?
45.
I own my own tax firm and I also personal train.
Okay, so why did you end up popping your balloon?
Basically just the initial physical attraction, and then also I'm a little more spiritual than religious.
Okay.
And you know what I'm saying, I feel like that's probably one of the
He
strong
looks at
points.
least
You need to be
38.
Christian, go to
I wouldn't
church,
say.
just not aligned.
I wouldn't
with
say
what I'm doing.
45.
Okay, I see here. Now, is he someone that's your type?
That's good for his age.
He's very nice looking, very nice put together. I don't really know him. I would like to get, if I got to know him, I try to judge people based off their personality and just talking to them.
Those sneakers are loud as fudge, bro.
His outer appearance, he looks nice.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Beautiful young lady herself.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, let's head on back.
Help him?
So we've now got
Is that how you're saying name?
5
Welcome
guys
in.
left. Go ahead and ask them a question to help you narrow it down.
So, do you guys have any children?
Okay, do you want to? That's your question.
Yes,
You wanna ask about children?
and also, how old are your children?
How old are they? Okay. Oh, let's start over here.
You gonna
Your
say
name and
yes?
My name is Jay Ville, age 43.
age. Okay. And Jayville, what do you do?
So I own the top Black and brown owned education and tutoring company in the country, as well as a financial literacy and credit organization as well.
Appreciate
Very
it.
nice. So, do you have any children? And if you do, how many and how old are they?
Yes.
Yeah, so I have one daughter, and she's 3.5, almost 4 in April.
Okay.
Thank you. Let's go over here. Your name and age.
Yeah,
Jonathan,
kids
41.
late.
Jonathan, what do you do?
I own a barbershop.
Okay, very nice.
Looks like a
Kids
barber.
ages 12 and 17.
Okay.
Okay, got 2. Over here, your name and age.
Quaid,
My name is Mel,
welcome in.
46.
And Mel, what do you do?
So I'm a designer, a stylist, and a fashion brand owner of Head Attire. We represent love and positivity through fashion.
Okay. Is that what you have on today?
Absolutely, self-love.
Right. And now, how many kids do you have and how old are
I have 2, boy and a girl. My boy is the oldest, he's 16. My daughter's 11.
they? Okay, cool. And over here, your name and age.
My name is Reggie. I am 44.
Okay. Reggie, what do you do?
I do project management for a surgical supply company, and I'm also a day trader
Okay.
and an entrepreneur as well. And I do have a daughter, and she is 9.
Age.
My name is Mel, I'm 46.
And Mel, what do you do?
So I'm a
46.
designer, a stylist, and a fashion brand owner of Head of Time. We
Yo, this
represent love
the
and
mature
positivity
route.
through fashion.
Okay. Is that what you have on today?
Absolutely, self-love.
Right. And now, how many kids do you have and how old are
I have two, boy and a girl. My boy is the oldest. He's 16. My daughter's 11. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, not
and
too
over here, your
crazy.
name and age.
Not too
My name
crazy.
is Reggie. I am 44.
Okay. Reggie, what do you do?
I do project management for a surgical supply company, and I'm also a day trader
Okay.
and an entrepreneur as well. And I do have a daughter, and she is 9.
Okay. Nice.
And we did get a pop balloon over here.
Had
Your
her-
name and age.
He's
My name is
44.
Nick.
Had
I'm
her at
40.
Okay. Nick, what do you do?
35.
I invest in the real estate and I do real estate. I'm helping like low income families buying their first homes. Sometimes they could put zero down, or I help them find programs that could even give them money to put down.
Nice.
Yeah, loans.
Okay. And so, why did you end up popping your balloon?
She's so beautiful, but that was not an initial attraction.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Now, is he someone that's your type?
He's nice looking. Like I said, I just would have to get to know him more and just pick his brain and just learn more about him. But
Mm.
not really.
Okay.
But he's still nice looking though.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you. Let's head on.
Brother was
back.
trade.
We
He
now
was
have 4
fumbling his
guys
words,
left.
bro.
And
Fumbling,
you get to
bumbling.
Hear from them, hear about how many kids they have, how old they are. So now I'm gonna have you pop one balloon.
Man got too shy. Like when she got up close, he was like, "Oh, she looks beautiful as hell." He got stuck in his words, bro.
Next
He started
round,
talking
next
in mud.
round. So you asked about the kids. You should have asked a little more.
Yeah. Cause it's men over 40, they all gotta have kids.
I'm sorry.
Come on.
I'm
All
sorry.
right. So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I wanted to hear her out. She's in the education field, so I'm in the education space as well. Seemed like a pretty decent young lady, so just kind of wanted to feel her out a little bit.
Okay. All right. And why'd you end up popping his?
I'm gonna be honest. I really had to figure it out. I'm sorry. I had to figure it. I'm like, who do I pop? And I'm sorry. I don't know. For some reason, I was like, okay, let me pop you. But you are very well put together, very nice looking, and I love that you work with kids.
Appreciate it. Thank you much.
You're
Appreciate it.
welcome.
Okay. Now you can ask another question for our
Okay.
3 remaining guys.
What are your goals for the next 4 or 3 years? Like, where do you see yourself, and what goals are you working on right now?
Okay. Start here.
What's my name?
Name and age.
Jonathan, 41. I see myself owning a chain of barbershops all over. However many I can open.
Okay.
That's what it's going to say.
Very nice.
Okay. And over here, answers your question.
Yes. Me being an entrepreneur that I am, I definitely want to expand the portfolio of real estate. But for now, my next, you said 4 years?
Yes.
5 years?
Yes.
I just see myself expanding my brand as a designer. So I really want to touch the world with love. And the way that I do it is through fashion. So I really want to take it worldwide. Continue to build and travel, spread love across the world.
Nice.
Yeah.
And what about over here?
Yeah, so right now I'm a part of a great company. I have a nice career, and I'm happy where I'm at the surgical supply company that I'm at, Crescent Surgical Supplies. Also, I do day trade as well, so I definitely want to expand upon that and just kind of level up my capital and just really just run it up and scale up with that, and be a professional trader. So, but yeah. Those 2 things, I just plan to really just kind of just keep scaling up with those things and just leveling up. I'm at a great space, but there's levels to this. So, yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you. All right. And now what about for yourself? What are your goals?
I know I want to.
Notice how none of them said that, oh, I'm going to have a woman with me, like, having a significant other. Like, these men are in the early 40s, and none of them said, oh, I'm going to have a significant other by now. Or talking about, marriage or, wanting marriage in the future or something like that. Like, that's something that I was just kind of like, Let's hear her response, what she's going to say, what she sees herself in the next 5 years. Because she's 40 40? She's 40. Yeah.
This year, my goal is to have my own first home.
Mhm.
So I know I want to get more homes and just create more wealth. And so I can make sure.
Thanks for liking
that
up
I
the
can
stream.
have money
Appreciate
saved
y'all.
when I have kids, so I can make sure they're in a better place than where I'm at today. Because my parents worked very hard to get me where I'm at, but I want to make sure my kids can have an easier life, if that makes sense.
No, definitely.
So,
Thank you for
All
the
right,
hearts.
so
I
it is time to
appreciate
pop
it.
one of these balloons.
It's gonna be the guy with the gray hairs.
Oh,
Ooh, somebody
okay.
pop.
Let's go see why he ended up popping.
okay.
Why did you end up popping your balloon?
So I gotta start off by saying she's a gorgeous woman, right? But based on my dating experiences lately, I kind of prefer someone with at least one kid because they just nurture different, you know.
Mhm.
And it's not a criteria, but it's kind of a preference. And I feel like maybe some of these other guys may, you know, be okay with it, you know. Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, overall beautiful though.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
You know who would be the guy for her? Ice. I don't know if you guys ever watch these popular balloon shows or whatever, but this guy his name is Ice, and he is always been looking for a woman who doesn't have children yet because he wants to experience having a child for the first time with that person, it being their first time as well. But yeah, he would probably be the perfect match for her. But you know, they're close in age too. Like Ice, I think, is 44, 45. She's 40. So, but then again, like if you know, it kind of gets tricky at your 40s when you're trying to have a kid because, like, you know, having a kid at 40, you know, you're more prone to have a child with Down syndrome or having some ailment where they, you know, it's harder for them to live and flourish in life. Which is why you're supposed to have kids when you're younger, you know, like your early 20s, mid 20s, even late 20s, you know. Once you crack 30, it's like it gets harder and harder. And 40, forget about it. Like you already missed out on having children at that point.
If he were to approach you, is he someone you would speak to?
I would have took his number.
For women, because guys, you know, our sperm count, you know, generally stays the same. You know, it doesn't fizzle out. But with women, they have eggs, and that stuff fizzles out pretty quickly. So having kids younger is better for women. Like if a guy, you know, decides, oh, I'm gonna have a kid with somebody, like they could really have it with whatever age range they feel, you know, because their sperm count's probably gonna be the same, and it doesn't really drop in size. So that's a little bit of science for anybody, any guy who is like, you know, who might think, oh, I'm in my 30s right now and I never had a girlfriend. I never, you know, smashed anybody yet. You know, it is time running out for me to have children. No. You can pretty much have children at any age if you're a guy. If you're a woman, yeah, your time is ticking and you need to have children young. But if you're a guy, it doesn't really go that way.
And went on a date and called him.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Okay. Why did you end up popping your balloon?
I just need
Excuse me.
I own 2 homes already, so just need a more woman that's more into investments already.
Okay. I see. All right. So same thing here. If he approached you, someone you would speak to.
He's very nice looking as well. So I would have talked to him and got to know him on a deeper level because I do have other investments. I just didn't speak of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Okay. We've got one pop balloon over here. Do you guys have any questions for one another?
Think. I'm sorry.
Is it ladies first?
No, you can go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead.
So you said you were how old? I'm sorry.
I'm 40.
40 years old.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you straight up. I'm not a big churchgoer.
Okay.
I was raised in the church. I went to church 3 times a week when I was a kid. So, yeah. So,
Bro, he said I went to church 3 times a week. I went to church 2 times a week. So, yeah, I understand where he's going with this. He's gonna pop. but yeah, I had church with my grandmother. We would go into her basement of her house, and she had like a church setting. So then we would go to church there, and that would be about maybe 3 hours, just worshiping Jesus and God and church things. And then we would go to church on Sunday. She'll take us out of doing whatever, playing video games or whatever we were doing, and then like we would go to church on Saturday there in the basement, and then we would go to church on Sunday, and Sunday church was also 3 hours. So I combined about 6 hours of worshiping Jesus. That I don't think any kid would have the capacity to pay attention or not get feel aloof while that all that is going on. But that was my childhood. Going to church 2 times a week. So I already know where he's going with this. Like I already know what he's gonna say. But let's hear him out.
Being raised that way, a person could go one of two ways. Either you gotta go on to be like a pastor or become more involved into that type of thing, into church and that kind of thing, or you kind of go left. You gotta just watch football on Sundays.
Okay.
So I'm kind of a watch football on Sundays kind of guy.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. So, but yeah, I just wanted to just kind of hear you out, and you are an attractive woman.
Thank you.
And I don't have anything bad to say about you or anything like that. It's just that I don't think I'm your type. I don't think, like, as far as like lifestyle and like, or should I say, maybe spirituality and like religion, as far as that goes, I think I would frustrate you. Yeah, I would frustrate you because, like you said, you're big into church and that kind of thing. You probably go to church every Sunday.
Yes, I do. I do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So yeah, you'd probably be frustrated because I'd be like, I'm trying to watch at least 2-3 games.
So you would never go to church on Sunday, or just?
I would.
I'm just wondering.
You know what though? Honestly, because it's like this. I do have a daughter. I want to take her to church.
Okay.
Maybe once a month. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. Once a month, maybe even twice a month. But by myself, it's just a lot of work getting her up and going and doing her hair and getting her all dolled up for church. So it's just easier for me to just kind of just stay at home, honestly.
So you
But
have
if
your.
I had someone that would kind of like help motivate me and her to get going and do that kind of thing, because I'm not anti-church. It's just that I'm not like overly motivated to go every week and that kind of thing. But
So would that be a deal breaker for you?
No, long as he, as long as he does go sometime, because I do want someone to go with me sometime. I don't want to be, you see sometimes a lot of black women in church and they by themselves. And I'm like, okay, where's your husband? They at home watching football. But I'm just saying every once in a while.
Women will make excuses for the guys that they actually like. If they don't like you, they won't find an excuse to hang out with you. But she's making excuses for him of why it's a reason to hang out with him, because she knows that he's her last option, and she doesn't want to squander it. So she's like, "Oh, it's okay if you don't go to church every week." But in the back of her mind, she's thinking like, "Damn, like I actually like this guy, and he actually doesn't want to go to church with me. I feel like I kind of feel alone." Like that's what I could sense it on her. That's what she's feeling. But she's like, I don't want to cancel out myself. I don't want to cancel out my options just because I want somebody who goes to church regularly. But yeah, like I said, man, women will make up excuses for the guys they don't like. If they don't make up excuses to hang out with you, they don't like you. And I think she sees the writing on the wall, and she doesn't want to squander her opportunity. So that's why she's saying what she's saying.
It would be nice to be able to go to church with my significant other.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're good?
You know what? what you said was a great response. But is she my type? I would say yes and no. But I'm gonna pop my balloon.
I told you.
I'm gonna pop my balloon.
All right, no problem. Let's head on back then, girl.
Yeah.
All right, well, that is all of the balloons popped, unfortunately, but thank you so much for coming on.
you.
I'll take the mic. Let's give it up for her, guys. All right, let's bring out our next single lady. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
I'm Lamika.
Lamika, how old are you?
I'm 38.
And what do you do?
I'm a radio personality. I'm also a business owner. And I also work for a car manufacturing company.
Yeah, I hear it in the voice, the radio personality.
Yes, sir.
And now what do you like to do for fun?
I'm very open to doing anything once. But traveling, of course, like everybody. I love to go and experience some fine dining or some hot wings with a little lemon pepper. But yeah, I'm a cheer mom, so I enjoy going to games and stuff.
Okay, so you have kids?
I have a daughter.
A daughter, how old is she?
14.
14, okay. Now, what are some things you look for in a man?
I need somebody that's ready.
Wait.
Ready to be with.
Wait. I missed her age. I need to hear her age.
I love to go and experience some fine dining. I'm Lamika.
Lamika, how old are you?
I'm 38.
And what do you do?
I'm a radio person, so I enjoy going to games and stuff.
Okay.
38. She looks like that at 38? Oh my god. What's good, Neymar? How you doing, man? How you doing? Oh my gosh, bro. That's crazy. I'm good. I'm doing well, man.
Okay, so you have kids?
I have a daughter.
A daughter, how old is she?
14.
14, okay.
Okay,
Now,
her
what are some
daughter's
things you look for
14, so she had her daughter when she was 24? Okay, I mean, that's reasonable. I thought she was going to say, oh, I had my daughter when I was like, my daughter's like 21. Because then if you do the math, she had her daughter at 17, which is, whoo, that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm from New York, VM.
in a man?
I need somebody that's ready to be. We're here, so I would imagine you're ready.
Yes.
Somebody that's ready to lead, learn, listen.
Welcome
love,
from India, man.
Understand that everything not gonna be understood. So compromise. And somebody who's very supportive. I have a very, very strong support system. So I need my man to be the same way.
Nice, yes.
And then a hustler, and I don't mean on the street. I mean, you're going to make it work. We're going to get to it by all means necessary.
Yes, okay.
So somebody that's goal-driven, motivated.
Got it. And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
A cigarette smoker. And that's probably the top one. I'm not even... Yeah, I got some petty stuff in my head.
Okay. All right, so we have not got...
Say it. People who chew with their mouth open, people who drag their feet. I can't be with somebody who drags their feet, somebody who chews with their mouth open, whether that be gum or just regular food. Like, I can't do it. Chewing with your mouth open, dragging your feet while walking, smoking, vaping, nose piercings, like extra nose piercings, like when you have like 2 or 3 nose piercings on your nose, or you have that hanging nose piercing with that thing that attaches to you. No, I can't do it. Either have the Tupac nose piercing or the regular nose piercing here, or just the bull ring right there. Don't have all 3. Like that's overkill. I don't like the gauges in your ear when you have like a long earring. The 3-piece earrings that you get on your ear, like here, and there. That's cool. I have nothing against that. But then if you have like the you know that big freaking earring, the one that Jeff Hardy wears, where he had to have his ear like in the ear side of his ear cut open so it could hold that big fat earring. Like, yeah, that stuff. No, I can't do it. Like, the second you take out your ear piercing, your ear looks like you look like a circus animal. No offense to anybody who has that piercing, but I can't do it. I can't do it. But yeah, those are my deal breakers. And then it's just some normal stuff like having tattoos where they don't belong, like placement of tattoos. If you have a tattoo on your thigh, like as long as it's like not too close to the parts. I'm just gonna say that as long as it's not too close to the parts, we're good. It's just on your thigh and not anywhere else. Like it's not touching your ass or it's not touching your coochie. And then like tramp stamps I can't do. And then if you have a chest or neck tattoo, depending on what it is, like if it's just a regular chest tattoo and it's on the like right above your breast or whatever, it's cool or whatever. But if you have like a neck tattoo and it's like something crazy, I'm talking about deal breakers, bro. Like, when did you get here? But yeah, those are my deal breakers.
Balloons. So let me hand you a pick.
Nobody popped yet,
Yes,
though.
ma'am. Hold on to that.
I don't see anything
And I'm
wrong
gonna
with it
have you pop
so far.
2 balloons.
Okay.
Yes. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop those 2.
Okay. Y'all dress nice. Y'all look good. Okay.
Okay, and one more.
Let me get a good look.
Okay, let's start with the first one you popped. Okay, let's have your name and age.
My name is Nick. I'm 40.
Okay. And Nick, why'd you have your balloon
40.
unpopped?
Pretty much I was gonna pop, but at the same time I was like, okay, let me just wait and see what happens.
Okay. Why were you gonna pop?
She gorgeous. She's so beautiful, but at the same time, like she's too short. I was like, if she like my partner, something, I wish I have like a giraffe or something.
Oh, okay.
So,
No worries.
You're beautiful.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right. So why'd you end up popping his balloon?
So
Appearance.
if I was at the bar, or if let me take that back. If I was in Walmart and he walked down the aisle, I wouldn't double take.
Okay.
And it's nothing personal. You dress nice. I'm just not attracted.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you. And you popped one more. Let's have your name and age.
My name is Reggie, and I'm 44.
And Reggie, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
I think she's attractive, and
Thank you.
she's got a great voice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
She's got a lot of good qualities. So I'll just leave it at that.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping his?
Nice looking. Just not what I would go for on the regular.
Got it.
I'm not gonna put you in the Walmart. We already went there. So I was at the mall,
Okay. So,
All right.
She kind of sounds a little manly, I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you. Okay, let's head on
She sounds
back.
like she's from New York, bro.
We've got 4 guys left. Go
She
ahead
looks
and ask
natural,
them a
bro.
question.
She looks like she got a natural body.
So I decided to wear this outfit today because I wanted to be like an all-purpose, right? So based on what you have on today, if we were on a date, where are we at, and why did you choose that place?
Okay, let's start there and come back. All right, let's get your name and age first, and then the answer to her question.
Okay, so my name is Mel. I'm 46.
Oh, you look good for 46.
I appreciate it. That's all God.
Yes.
Right. Sorry, your question? I forgot the
Oh,
question.
you want the question? So, based on what you have on today,
Okay.
if we were on a date, where are we at, and why did you choose that place?
So this is my all-purpose outfit. I'm a designer, so these are one of my pieces.
Love that.
I'm assuming it's around Valentine's Day, so I chose these colors. Valentine's, I love comedy. We're going to do that. I know a couple comedians. So I like that. Maybe some nice dinner afterwards, drink, just have fun, just vibe,
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm on.
A girl love to eat.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, let's start with your name and age.
My name is Sincere. I'm 45.
Okay. And Sincere, if you want to go ahead and answer her question.
So, for me personally,
like I said, it's an everyday unit. It's not too out of the ordinary what I'm aware normally anyway. But on the nights, we'll have an elevated experience. We're going to have some live music. After we have some live music, we're going to go somewhere like, I know y'all might not be from Houston, but Bungalow. It's just an elevated eating experience, nice fine dining. You're going to go in, sit down, rooftop, beautiful rooftop, candlelit, and do our thing and get to know each other.
Okay. All right. Name and age and answer to her question.
Jonathan, 41. You said with your outfit, right? Where we take you on a date?
Yo, what's good, J-Pop?
I thought mine was all purpose, but you know.
I think I'm all purpose and everything. I would
Glad
take
you're
you,
back.
the way you looking, I think we'll go to somewhere to dance first.
Okay.
Then maybe somewhere nice, Fleming's, or somewhere to get a steak, or something like that, shrimp, lobster, or something.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right. And over here, your name and age and answer to her question.
Wait, what the hell did you say?
I think we'll go to somewhere to dance first.
Okay.
Then maybe
dance
somewhere
first?
nice, Fleming's, or somewhere to get a steak, or something like that, shrimp, lobster, or something.
Mm.
Yeah.
It must be expensive.
All right.
Heading back from the court.
And over
got
here, your
some
name and
looking.
age and answer to her question.
Appreciate
My name is
that, man.
JVL, 43.
Appreciate you being back.
I say the way that you're dressed. I'm not sure what area you're coming from, but maybe the Omni PGA over in Dallas.
Wait,
I
what?
think we'll go to.
Did you say
somewhere
he's
to dance first.
33?
Okay.
Then maybe somewhere nice, Fleming's, or somewhere to get a steak, or something like that, shrimp, lobster, or something.
Mm.
He says 33. I'm walking away, bro.
And over here, your name and age and answer to her question.
My name is JVL, 43.
Oh,
I say
43,
the way
okay.
that you're dressed. I'm not sure what area you're coming from, but maybe the Omni PGA over in Dallas. It's obviously on the golf course.
Okay.
The outfit you have kind of looks like a little bit of a brunchy style, slight professional style. You talked about radio, so we could talk about ideas that you have, on the radio station and the set, any business ideas, and we could also move it casually. So nice vibe, chill music, golf course view, serene. Real nice.
Nah, son.
All right.
Nice bougie crowd. Love that.
It's not happening.
Elevated experience, you know? All right, so I'm going to have
Yo,
you
J-Pop, you probably know this creator. Do you know Crispy Flakes? You know Crispy Flakes? He's a Pistons fan. I used to watch his. Nah. But yeah, I used to watch his games. He used to watch the. Oh, of course you know Chrissy. Okay, cool. No, but I used to watch his watch parties because he would watch his Pistons games. And his setup is so freaking fire, bro. Like, I thought it was an actual room, but it's an actual, it's like a banner he puts up that has, like, Pistons gear, like, all over the place. I need something like that, bro. I need something like that for my Lakers. For the Lakers.
Yes, whenever you're ready.
Okay.
I knew she was gonna pop
All right,
it.
so J-Ville, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
She's very nice looking.
Thank you.
Looks like she's fun, and has her stuff together. So just want to hear her out for sure. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, and so why'd you end up popping his balloon?
You are dressed very well. Love it. It's just the list.
Okay.
Nice looking.
Yeah. Okay.
You have the,
Got rid-
is it like Invisalign?
It's the retainer.
Yeah.
Take them out.
Normal. Sorry.
I talk like that with mine in too, but we can take them out.
My fault.
No.
Keep it straight. It's okay.
Oh, no. You look good though. You look good.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, we've got 3 guys left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
She did the, I'm not gonna understand what he's saying. That's why I'm gonna pop him. Cause she said the lisp, and some people with lisp, they talk, and when they talk, you don't understand what they're saying, so you gotta ask them to repeat stuff. And I don't think she wants to be like, "Oh, can you repeat this to him over and over again? Can you repeat this to me like over and over again?" I don't think she wants to say that, so she just pops him for that. It's watching him since when me and him thought Killian Hayes is going to be an all-star. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh man, nah, not a chance. Not a chance. The day that Killian Hayes becomes an All Star is the day that Zion Williamson's gonna get the Pelicans a playoff victory. It's not happening. It's not happening.
Okay. So where are you from? Are you open to long distance relationships? And if so, how does that look for you day to day with communicating with your partner?
Okay. Start here.
Jonathan from California. I'm open to anything, long distance, whatever.
Okay.
Communicate all the time.
Good. Good.
All
right.
I'm
over here.
weak, bro. I'm weak. Wait, what was the question? I missed it.
Jonathan from California. I'm open to anything, long distance, whatever.
Long distance relationships, and if so, how does that look for you day to day with communicating with your partner?
Okay. Start here.
Jonathan from California. I'm open to anything, long distance, whatever.
Okay.
Communicate all the time.
Good. Good. All right. And over here.
Sincere, and honestly, like I just need some realistic like distance. You understand what I'm saying? Like I'm type of person I want to be up under my woman. I want to be able to wine and dine you. Also, I want to feel nurtured. I want to feel that energy from you too. So if we too far away over the phone, video chat, it's gonna be okay, but over time it's gonna wear down. Now we grown. I'm grown and in a position to move around. I can go wherever I want when I want.
Yeah, I'm watching the Pop the Balloon.
Having your own business and being successful in life. So I'm able to make that happen. But on a realistic term, every day when you wake up and go to sleep, you know what I'm saying? If you're really into somebody, you want to be able to pull up on them.
Absolutely.
Where are you?
I'm in Houston.
Houston. Oh, I love Houston.
And what about over here?
Yeah, so long distance is cool. I'm open to it as long as it's not over the water. I'm not going overseas.
Okay.
But, anything domestic is good. It's good. And communication is easy. We all got devices. Ain't no excuses.
Right.
If you want to communicate, it's easy.
Okay. Where are you located?
California.
Where are you?
I'm in Tennessee.
Tennessee. Oh, country girl.
Nah, I do not.
All right. It is time to pop a balloon.
Gosh.
I know.
Okay. Jesus. Okay. Just one.
Just
Don't curse his name.
I'm just making sure.
Don't be saying Jesus.
Okay.
If you ain't praying.
All right.
I knew
so
it.
why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I like the way she talked. Her style, everything about her. You know what I'm saying? She's from Tennessee, I'm from Mississippi, so originally. So.
Why did you end up popping his?
Very nice looking.
Thank you.
So very nice looking. Yellow guys really not my go-to.
I knew it.
Yeah, but you fine though.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Once you get the right yellow one, you'll be all right.
Say I'm slipping. Dang.
Thank you. All right, we've got 2 guys left. Guys, any questions for our girl? You got one? All right, let's go here.
I got 2 questions. Twofold.
Girl, I'm tripping.
Basically, your 14-year-old, she just started high school. That's a pivotal time in life for teenagers and things of that nature. And she in cheer. I know cheer, you traveling consistently, like y'all everywhere bouncing around. So my first question is, how do you plan on managing something long distance when, you know what I'm saying, you got to manage her, you got to manage your career. It's a whole lot going on in day-to-day life. So from Memphis to Houston, how would you manage that? That's the first question. And then second, what's your passion? What moves your heart? What makes you get up every day and be like, yeah, I'm about this. That's what I'm on.
Period. So as far as my daughter, I didn't really, so she's 14, she'll be going into high school this year, right? So I don't really want to have to move around too much with her, but I do what I want to do. She's with her father every other weekend. I have a very, very great co-parenting relationship with him. Shout out to him. I don't think that'll be the issue. That won't be an issue at all. And then what am I passionate about? I'm a go-getter. I own a couple of businesses with some friends, and that's my thing, right? I'm passionate about my business. I like to see the work that I do, and see how everybody else supports it. That's just my passion, like, you know,
Right on.
just
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
yeah,
ma'am. You
something like a
hustle,
boss,
basically.
you know.
That's what it is. I hear it. I hear it.
Okay. Any questions over here?
He asked a lot of good questions. I think I'm gonna have the same questions. But no, I gotta ask you a question. I gotta ask. You know, no disrespect. You're beautiful head to toe.
Thank you.
I wasn't expecting that, my man. So now it's on me. You're absolutely gorgeous, right? You came out dressed, laced, everything. How do you handle the attention you get being that you're in radio? Because that's kind of being like somewhat a public figure, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do you handle attention when you walk in the room?
That's a great question.
You mean if I'm getting attention from guys?
Yes, absolutely.
Flirting and hitting, stuff like that. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to make sure we're on the same page.
Sure.
I don't give attention to people that I don't want to give attention to.
Okay.
Like, it's simple.
Okay.
But where I'm from, everybody know me before the radio.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's not a big city.
Okay.
You know, to some it might be, but it's not a big city. So went to a lot of schools, know a lot of people there. They know me. Like, everybody get a side hug. Like, we get hugs and keep them moving. Like, and if I was with a guy, like, out of respect, I'm gonna introduce you.
That's what's
You know,
up.
it's
Southern hospitality.
Yeah.
I rock with that.
Okay.
Where you get this big personality from?
God.
Okay.
Okay, we'll be back for you. All right, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
So I got 2 kids. I have a 3-year-old and I have a 12-year-old. My son played football, basketball, run track. So basically what I'm saying, when you said you was a cheer mom, I connected with that.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? I'm a dad that's very involved in my kids' life on a consistent basis, everyday dad. My daughter could start after school activities and stuff. I know I'm gonna be tied up in that area, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, like, I'm rocking with you. You're beautiful,
Thank you.
sexy, you stepping on their neck, boss.
Ooh,
I
thank
wouldn't
you.
mind like exchanging numbers and just, even if it's just for networking.
You popped.
But I did pop, but at the end of the day though, you know what I'm saying?
You popped on me. Come on.
I popped because like you gotta
on me. No,
be realistic.
I'm just
you know
kidding.
what
I'm
saying?
just kidding.
Once we step off the white, like my guy say, you're gonna step off the white and then there's really no room for us to even really rock out, because once you say it, your mom, and you know what I'm saying, like my son, every season I'm running every day, 3 days, 4 days a week, I'm running behind him. I travel twice a month though. And I know how hard that is for me. Maybe you could, I don't know, but it's just a lot of pressure to put on somebody to say, hey, I need you to be able to get up and move around with me in order for us to build something. We trying to really solid build something. I ain't here to play.
Right,
You understand what I'm saying? So that's just the only take back from me is how far away you are, and then both of our lives, are we gonna be able to make time for us to really rock out? Because I ain't gonna play with you.
That's understood.
So now, is he someone that you're type?
He's nice looking. No.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
How old are you again?
45.
Okay.
Okay, so we got our guy with the unpopped balloon here. Now, is he someone that you're type?
He is actually.
Oh.
How old are you again?
46.
That's just blowing me. Let me see you with that hat off.
You know what I'm saying? I threw it off earlier, but we can do it again. I'm a ball.
I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at your bald head.
I'm cold, really. So
I ain't mad at it.
yeah, so it keeps me warm. My hands are cold right now, so
I'm very
you need it, 'cause I got a
nurturing.
problem.
Oh, absolutely
Okay.
not.
'Cause you're a nurturer. So.
Bring it up here with us. Come on. Let's come up here, y'all. Come on up.
Okay.
I'll have you stand on this side of me. All right. So, if you guys have a final question, just one, you can ask it. If you don't have one, that's okay as well, because I got my final one.
I just want to know, how do you handle conflict in relationship or partnership?
So, back in the day, I used to cut up. Oh, I did. I'm 38 now.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've grown. Like, I'm not going back and forth with you.
Okay.
It's done. Yeah. So, but if we're having a disagreement, we're gonna communicate. It's simple. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it.
So
you might need some space. I might need some, but we're gonna work it out.
How much space we talking?
I mean, we already far away from each other, you know. But how much space you talking?
Nah, I'm a great communicator. Like I said, I'm all about communication. I don't really want too much conflict. You know, I am 46. I don't really want to deal with the petty stuff. You know, we trying to get to it. You know, we grown.
You don't have to worry about that with me.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't like conflict. Back in the day, yeah, young, dumb, but now I don't got time for it.
Okay, that's my main question. Now, everything else is cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, first of all, let's talk about how y'all kind of matching with the brown and brown.
I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
I got a question though.
Oh, did you?
Oh, shoot, go ahead.
Go ahead, girl.
So I know you're into the fashion.
Correct.
You have a fashion
Correct.
um, You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
What do you do for a living though outside of it?
Outside of that, that's what I do full time. Other than that, I have a podcast. But I'm 100% in on this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Committed. I did the corporate thing, let it go. This is my new life.
Okay.
Yeah, it's my new love.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, well, my final question is it a yes for you for her?
If I said no, I'd be crazy because she cool. So yeah. She cool.
All right. Is it a yes for you for him?
Yeah, he got some nice white teeth too.
We got a match. I'll take the mic. Thank you. And you guys can go on off. Ooh, go off with her. Go ahead. Make some noise for them, guys. All right, let's bring out our next single lady.
No, I'm happy for bro. I'm glad he got himself a goodie. I'm shocked she's 38 though. Bro, looking like a whole snack at 38 is crazy, bro. Oh. They say black don't crack, bro. That term is becoming more and more prevalent the more and more I see black women, bro. Like, gosh. She has a little bit of makeup on. It's not too much. At least I didn't think it was too much makeup on, but looking like that at 38 is crazy. I honestly thought, like, when I saw her, I thought she was in her early 30s, bro. Maybe like 31, 32 at most. 38 and looking like that? Oh my gosh, bro. Hi the kids.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Anya.
Anya, how old are you?
I am 35.
And what do you do?
I am a construction project manager.
Oh, okay. Now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to hike. I love to read. I like to journal, and I like to spend a lot of time with kids.
Wait, did she say hike? Why'd she say hike?
Anya, how old are you?
I am 35.
And what do you do?
I am a construction project manager.
Oh, okay. Now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to hike. I love to read. I like to journal, and I like to spend a lot of time with kids.
Nice. And how many kids do you have?
I have two. A 13-year-old son and an 8-year-old daughter.
Okay. And now, what do you look for in a man?
Okay, so she had her son at 22. And she said 8-year-old daughter, so she had her daughter at 27. Yeah, it's not all that bad. It's not that bad. That's not too bad. I mean, at least she waited until she passed 21 to have kids.
Honesty. Genuineness. I look for somebody to be themselves. Nothing that's over the top. Just simple pleasures.
Okay. And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
A liar. I do not like a liar. Okay. I would just say that's honestly the only thing. I feel like that a lot of things can actually just be worked out through time, but you'll know instantly if that person is for you or not.
Right. Okay, cool. So we have not got any pop balloons yet, so let me hand you a pig.
Okay.
Oh.
Damn.
They were waiting for me to hand you a pig, huh?
know what happened.
Let's go over here and see why they ended up popping. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloons?
I'm Jonathan, 41. Just pop initial attraction. It's not attracted.
That's wonderful.
And now is he someone that's your type?
Does she have a nose ring?
You're a nice gentleman, but probably not.
Please just say
and why not?
I just really don't like light skin like that.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Let's go over here. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Jayville, 43.
And why'd you pop your balloon?
Just same, not the exact initial attraction.
Okay.
But cool vibe though, for sure.
Awesome, thank you.
Now, is he someone that's your type?
Honestly, yes, you are very well put together, so you look very nice tonight.
I appreciate it. Thank you much.
No problem.
Thank you. Let's head down over here.
She got a southern accent,
Your name
bro.
and age, and why did you end up popping
I like
your balloon?
accents.
My name is Sincere. I'm 45. Seem like a cool Seem like you probably be fun, you know what I'm saying, kick it with, things of that nature. Just don't seem like we align. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to get in the gym.
This man not here to find love. He's here to find a friend, bro. Oh, she's cool to kick it with. That means, you know, I just want to have like a one-time thing or a one-time thing with you and have like a friendship with you. But, you know, as far as loving you, like, I don't feel that way. This man out here trying to find friends. He's not out here trying to find love. He said, F love, bro. I'm here to make friends.
Hiking. I ain't going hiking. I ain't getting on nobody's mountain. I ain't climbing up. That's just not my style. I go to the gym and work out, but yeah, hiking, I'm a pass. Not for me.
Absolutely. I totally respect that. A lot of people can't, but that's okay.
Right. I feel that too. It take a lot to be able to climb up and down them damn mountains. It's just kind of like, for what? Why?
It's beautiful.
I understand for some people. For me, no, we're going to do it something different.
All right. So now is he someone that's your type?
Sincere seems like a very nice person, but unfortunately, no, you're not my type.
I understand.
Okay. And why not?
I just don't really particularly like the tight shirt. It's just a little tight for me. That's about it.
Oh, she's that tight.
I am. I'm sorry.
Where you from?
I'm from Indiana.
I can tell.
Yeah.
We're not gonna do that tonight.
What? I'm not doing that. I can hear the country twang. That's all I'm saying. I'm from Houston. It's no knock, dude. No knock.
No problem. Thank you. And we got one more down here.
Yeah. The way she reacted was kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. What's up, Zia? What up?
Your name and age, and why did you pop your balloon?
My name is Nick. I'm 40. To be honest,
But yeah, that back and forth just now, like she insinuated that she was saying that, that he was gonna say like, I don't like you because of your accent. Like you can't let the man speak, let him get his piece, and then you say what you want to say. Like give people an opportunity to say what they want to say, and then you say what you want to say. Ricky, what's good, man? How you doing? I'm doing well. Just chilling here, watching Pop the Balloon. You might watch the full thing.
See myself, like you beautiful. You're gorgeous.
Don't forget to like up the live, guys. I appreciate y'all being here.
Being with you, as my woman.
Okay, I'm sorry, I don't know, so I'm gonna need you to tell.
I know, somebody's gonna be like, oh, she's so beautiful, I could keep her out. But I don't see you as my girlfriend or
That's hella freaky.
Okay.
All right.
That
now,
works.
is he someone that's your type?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I
why
didn't
not?
think so.
You seem very nice. Okay. You're just not my type at all. Nice. I can't knock you on your clothing there. It's different. I like it. But the fact that you keep saying that you don't know if I could be your girlfriend just shows me that you don't really know what you want. So you don't really know if I can be your girlfriend or not because, baby, you don't know me. But that's okay. Thank you for popping.
Okay.
Damn, she can't handle rejection. She just went from like a 7.5 to like a 2 in a matter of a minute or so. And look at bro's face. He still got his balloon. Oh shit. This man's looking like I didn't sign up for this. Oh my gosh. Yeah, definitely, man. I don't get it. That's definitely weird or creepy.
Respect.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right, we've got one on Pop Balloon. Yep, stand right here next to me. Your name and age.
Ghosts, yeah. Spirits, hell no.
And Reggie, you're still holding on to your balloon. Why so?
Well, I was just being nice, but here's the thing. You made a comment earlier. You said you don't do light skin.
Absolutely.
Right. So I'm light skinned.
Yes, you are.
I got a daughter. She's light skinned.
Mm-hmm.
And on behalf of light skinned brothers everywhere, I'm apologizing.
That works for me, sir.
So,
And your daughter wasn't part of the conversation. I said light skinned men.
if you don't like light skin,
My daughter's light skinned too.
That's colorism
But
to me. If you don't like my light skinned self, how you gonna approve of my light skinned child? You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry if you feel like I was being racist towards the light-skinned brothers, but let me make sure I turn this way and say, sir, I apologize if I said that the reason why I didn't like you was because you was light-skinned. I would never discriminate just because you're light-skinned. You're just not my type. That don't make me a racist.
Honestly, I don't even take offense to it.
You did.
No.
Your feelings was hurt.
No. You took it as me taking offense to it. I'm just telling you straight out.
You brought your daughter in the mix, but we're not going to argue about that tonight.
So clearly he's not your type, is what you're saying.
Talk too much. He got a lot going on. You argumentative, so I'm going to step away from that.
All right, thank you.
But it was a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You say you're from Indiana?
Yes, sir.
I like your accent.
Thank you.
I have family in Indiana, in Gary, Indiana, Maryville, Indiana, Miller, Indiana. So, hey, I think that's cool. And, I'm a light-skinned brother, but I love light-skinned
It's Pipe the
women. And I
Balloon.
love dark-skinned women, too. But if a woman says clearly that she don't do light-skinned brothers, that pretty much is true.
It's Pop the Balloon. These people are popping the balloon or finding love, and based on what these women say, because it's the woman going through the men first. Based on what these women say, like, they pick the guys that they go for, and if at any point the guys want to pop their balloon based on how the woman presents themselves, what they say, they could pop the balloon. And now this guy has popped the balloon because she said that she doesn't like light skins. I thought he after she said that from the jump that she doesn't like light skins, I thought he was gonna pop him initially, but he tried to wait so he could get attention from her to pop, which is why I think she acted the way she did. But she's still in the wrong because she said to the other guy, like, "Oh, you popped because of something else, and now you feel like your feelings are hurt." No, your feelings were hurt. You don't know how to accept rejection, which is why you reacted the way you did when you said that. "Oh, I'm light skinned and my daughter's light skinned." You say you don't like light skin, so how? That's a valid question for him to say, like, "Oh, if you don't like light skins, how are you going to accept me and my daughter into your life?" Like, that's a genuine question. I don't see anything wrong with that. Like you said, you didn't like light skins. Just say that he's not your type, and then to say that I prefer a chocolate guy or a guy with more melanin, and just leave it at that. Like, you don't need to say, "Oh, I don't like light skin," because then it looks like you're discriminating at people. It's YouTube. Yeah.
So I don't take offense. It is what it is.
I appreciate the feedback. Thank you, sweetie pig. Oh, absolutely. Please, all light-skinned lives matter. Child, I don't know.
All right, guys. Well, that's all the balloons popped, but thank
Because me personally, like, I typically don't go for Caucasian women, like white women. But if a white woman was to approach me and I see that they're cool, they got a nice vibe about them, and they don't smoke or drink heavily, like they're not a drunk or they're not an addict, or they don't they don't smoke at all, they're just clean living, like, I wouldn't say like, "Oh, just because I don't really typically go for Caucasian women, I'm gonna not give them a chance." I give everybody a chance until they prove me otherwise, like, that I shouldn't give them a chance. But I still have a preference. It's nice to have a preference, but you give everybody a fair shot. You don't only go for your preferences because at some times, like, you're gonna drive yourself crazy, just staying in your own box. That's how you learn and you get better with life. You explore more options, and you don't keep your options short. But yeah.
Thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it up for her, guys.
Thank you. Y'all have yourself a good night.
Thank you.
The only thing I like about her is her accent, bro. She got a bad attitude.
All right, let's bring out our next single lady.
Oh, excuse me.
Hello, welcome in. Hello. What's your name?
Kelly.
Kelly, how old are you?
33.
And what do you do?
I'm an esthetician, specifically a lash artist.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So what are some things you like to do for fun?
Oh my gosh, what do we like to do for fun? I mean, obviously, like spending time with friends and family. I'm a big foodie. I like to cook.
Wait, how?
Spending time with my kids.
I always
And how many
miss
kids do you have?
what their age
All right.
is.
So what are some things you like to do for fun? And what's your name?
Kelly,
Kelly, how old are
Kelly.
you?
33.
And what do you do?
I'm an
Oh, she's around my age, 33. These men are in their early to mid 40s. The guy who made a match with the other woman, the guy is like 46 and she's 38. But they look like they have genuine chemistry. Like in terms of dressing, they dress like almost identically. Like their colors are matching and everything. And I think that woman's actually a solid woman. She doesn't, she knows how to, anybody who knows how to joke, casually and not like take jokes too seriously, like is somebody you want to be around.
esthetician, specifically a lash artist.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So what are some things you like to do for fun?
Oh my gosh, what do we like to do for fun? I mean, obviously, like spending time with friends and family. I'm a big foodie. I like to cook. Spending time with my kids.
All right. And how many kids do you have?
I have two.
Two
daughters.
kids. And how old are they?
Oh my god. They are 11 and 13.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. And what are some things you look for in a man?
Oh my gosh. Just
22 and 24 is when she had her kids.
I think intelligence is like huge for me.
Yeah.
Like if you're not
20,
smart, like
22 and 20.
Intelligence.
13.
Being like empathetic is huge.
22
having
and 20.
drive, like
22 and
understanding
20.
your purpose, your passion, things like that.
Okay. And what are some deal breakers?
I mean,
She had
I
kids
don't
young.
have like a list. Like I don't have a list of things I'm specifically gonna check off.
Mm-hmm.
Just feel like either there's the connection or there's not.
Okay.
You know.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're just open.
I'm very open.
Okay.
Always, yeah.
Nice. Well, we have not got any pop balloons, so let me hand you a pick. I'm gonna take a break. I like to pop last minute.
Okay.
All right, I'll have you hold that. And there's only 5 guys, so just go ahead and ask them a question.
Okay.
So far, she has like a good attitude about it. Is that a mood ring? Is she wearing a mood ring? That looks like a mood ring. It's green. What does mood rings when a mood ring turns green? What does that mean? Does it mean greed? What does the color green mean on a mood ring? Yeah. Feeling calm, relaxed, and content. I think that's legitimately a mood ring she's wearing, but if she feels calm, relaxed, and content, then that's a good thing. Emotional balance and contentment. What's the other colors? Let's see. So black is tense, nervous, harassed, overworked. Violet is very happy, love, passion, romance. Blue is relaxed, at ease, calm, lovable. Blue-green. I didn't even know that was a color. I just say turquoise. Inner emotions charged, somewhat relaxed. Green is average, reading, active, not under stress. Amber is nervous, mixed emotions, unsettled, cool. And gray is anxious, nervous, and strained. So I'm gonna pay attention to that. Like if the mood range changes.
I guess what are you guys looking for in a woman?
Okay. All right, let's start here first. Name and age, and what are you looking for in a woman?
Okay.
All right, JVille, 43. Quite a few things. One would be intelligence, just kind of like you said, somebody that knows what they want in life. Also, somebody who actually knows their why they're on Earth, their passion, right, their purpose.
Got it.
Someone that is spiritual, You have 2 daughters, like you stated. I have a daughter as well. So
Cool.
somebody that actually is fine with somebody with kids, and somebody that is very very ambitious.
Got it. Okay.
Your name and age, and what are you looking for in a woman?
Jonathan, 41. What I'm looking for in a woman, smart, intelligent, of course, a helpmate, a prayer warrior, someone to keep the family together, goal-oriented, somebody that just nurturing and loving and caring and believe in God.
Your name and age, and what are you looking for in a woman?
My name is Sincere. I'm 45. I'm looking for someone that's driven, a nurturer, someone who know what they want, where they're going in life, a gym partner, someone who can go to the gym with me, get it in, and someone who's conscious and self-aware. I just want you to be conscious. I need you to be able to teach the kids about self and how we going to elevate from where we at right now. And it's be self-aware. If you're not self-aware, then that's why all the arguing, fighting, bickering, because you can't self-check and say, hey, I'm out of line right here. Let me self-check myself.
Your name and age, and answer to her question.
Yes, my name is Reggie. I'm 44. What I'm looking for a woman is a woman who is confident, a woman who is supportive, also has goals, someone who is friendly and kind, someone who likes people. You got a lot of antisocial people out here these days that just want to shut everybody out.
Yeah.
So yeah, just those are some of the things. So it could be like a list of 100 things, but those are kind of at the top of the list.
Okay, thank you. Your name and age, and answer to her question.
My name is Nick. I'm 40, and what I'm looking for in a woman is, again, I'm a big two, is communication. And I want somebody who can communicate. If there's something we need to sit down and talk about, instead of turning into an argument, we need to sit down and find, like a solution. Because I noticed, anything, if you don't have communication, everything falls down. And my second thing is I need somebody who's loyal. And bonus point is somebody who can cook. I'll cook, but I need somebody who can cook. So,
Okay.
Got
and
it.
yeah, so that we could just go there and have fun.
Nice. Thank you.
Yeah, I need somebody who could cook too.
All right.
It's a
So I am
prerequisite.
going to have you pop 2 balloons.
2 balloons.
2 balloons.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop those 2.
Okay. This feels so bad. I'm sorry.
I like her hair.
Okay, and then one more.
Okay.
His.
Okay, let's go with the first one. You ended up popping.
Okay.
All right, so Nick, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
She's beautiful, and yeah, I like her personality, and I like somebody who has feminine energy, and I could see from the distance, she has that.
Yeah. All right. And why should I pop in his balloon?
I think, I don't know. I just didn't feel a connection.
Okay.
But I definitely appreciate what you shared.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You
Didn't feel a
popped one
connection.
more.
Huh?
So over here, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I find her attractive. I like her style, like her glasses. Yeah.
All right. And why'd you end up popping his?
Again, I didn't feel a connection. It's like, I don't think it's anything personal. Just what it is. Yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you. All right, let's head on back. We've got 3 guys left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Okay. I guess, what is an ideal date?
I thought she didn't say that.
Ideal date. Let's start here. What is an ideal date?
Man, it's the normal, bro. Ideal date. At home we have R&B nights. So it's like with a spot they don't play nothing but R&B. It's damn near like everybody in there karaokeing, everybody up dancing, chilling. They got the normal setup like sections and things all the way around the club and stuff. But on this night, it's more like 90s party, house party. Like everybody is up, vibing, dancing, talking. getting it in. So we go there. Before we go there, of course, we gonna do a little walk in the park. Let's take a walk in the park. Let's chop it. Let's get to know each other. Let's hit happy hour, get us a drink, and then let's go turn up that night at the spot.
Okay. What about over here? Name and age and answer your question.
Jonathan, 41. Ideal date for me. First, probably if I had a conversation with you, find out what you like. But if it's the first date, I probably would want to take you somewhere we can get to know each other, have a conversation, somewhere quiet, maybe coffee or something, if you like coffee, or just a small lounge or something that we can talk where it's not loud, a lot of music, loud stuff.
All right. And over here.
J-Bill, 43. Okay, so I would say first off,
I don't know about you, but I think a lounge would have loud music. It's like a lounge is kind of like being in a bar, club. Like a bar, maybe a bar wouldn't have loud music. But I think a lounge is basically like a club. It's like the same scene.
maybe like a winery, if you like wine. I'm not sure if you do, but maybe a winery first to start off kind of a little bit more intimate, to get to know you a little bit better. And after that,
I like that.
go off to maybe do something fun. So it could be go-karts, could be basketball, could be games, could be video games, could be whatever, right? Something fun. Then after that, just have a nice kind of vibe, chill time, maybe at a lounge or something like that, and just really kind of continue from there. And then maybe if you like desserts, maybe like a dessert place. They have a nice place in Dallas.
You know, I say laser tag or freaking paintballing. I've never been paintballing, and I definitely wanted to go. And laser tag is, you know, you're guaranteed to have fun because you could go there and, you know, meet different people. It's not just gonna be us two, because I don't want her to feel like she's like secluded to only talking to me. Like, I'm very not overbearing when it comes to relationships. Like, I like having I would want my woman to have relationships with other people, like friendships with other people other than just me. Like, I'm not the type of person who's in a relationship who would be like, oh, you can only hang out with me. I should be your only male friend that you have, and, you know, being overbearing like that. Like, I wouldn't want that for my woman, because then, you know, you become so closed off to the world, and that's a bad way to be living. So yeah, for me, I'd probably say paintballing or laser tag or bowling, because, you know, bowling, we could do it us two, and, you know, we could talk during bowling, get at least 2 games in or whatever. It's always a good first date. Like, anybody who says that they're going to take somebody fine dining, like to a restaurant or something, you know, that's not an ideal first date. That's something over time that a woman has earned. Once they earn your trust, your love, and you know that they're not using you for resources like money, things of that nature, that's when you take them on a fine dining restaurant date. You know, like celebrating 1 year that you guys are together. You know, that's when you go on like a fine restaurant date. You know, you work your way up to that. You don't just do that willy-nilly.
Dessert and liquor, but it's pretty cool. Ice cream.
Oh yeah, what he said was good too. Like wine tasting, if you like wine, you know, that's also a good first date, because, you know, when you're drinking wine, it could get really intimate.
All right, cool. All right, time to pop, girl.
But I think she might pop him though.
Pop
I'm not gonna lie.
One balloon.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, she didn't pop him. Good.
All right. So since you're white, you have your balloon on.
Beautiful young lady. Sound like she knows what she want a little bit. So easy money.
And why'd you end up popping his? Don't say this connection thing, girl. We tired.
No, I know.
Next.
No. I don't think it included me. Like, I feel like it was just like, it seems like your preference. of
What
what you
did I
wanted.
include you?
Like your ideal date.
That's what you asked me. My ideal date, not your ideal date.
This is true.
I'm saying, you
No,
asked me
that's
my
fair.
ideal date.
That is fair. That is very fair.
You kind of confused, huh? It's okay.
No, definitely.
I don't
not
understand
confused. I think
anything other than English. So if you know how to speak English, or you know some English, could you please put that in the chat so I can understand what you're saying to me?
just appreciate
'Cause I don't
someone that
understand that.
considers their partner and that.
I
'Cause
did,
it's
beautiful.
like
A walk
two.
in the park to get to know you
Yeah.
before we get to the loud music.
Okay.
You gotta pitch it a little different tonight.
Okay.
Got you though.
Okay.
Good.
All good. Okay.
All right. We have two guys left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Oh my gosh. I guess what is your big dream, like personal dream, ambition that fuels you?
Okay. What is your big dream?
Jonathan, 41, big dream is to be married, have a family, of course, own a chain of barbershops in different cities, travel the world with my spouse or partner, of course. That's my dream.
Cool. And what about over here?
Did I say my name again?
You don't have to.
Okay. All right. Big dream for me. Right now, I own one of the top tutoring companies in the country, so I want to expand it out even further than where we're already at. So instead of going from 50 people across the country, want to have hundreds of people across the country, expand to different markets. Want to transition my company to an ed firm as well. So just get bigger there. My daughter, I want her to make sure that she gets the best education possible. She's pretty smart, so I'm a little tough on her, but want her to be the best that she can be. And then at the end of the day, just really have a good thing to bring back to the family as far as not only investment, but to leave a generational wealth situation for them. So I can go travel when I want to, do what I want to do on nobody else's terms but mine and the person I'm with.
Now, guys, any questions for her? You got one? Okay.
I think she might pick the ball.
What's your dreams and goals?
Why does he keep repeating his name, bro? We know who you are at this point. He doing that as a business tactic. He trying to get his business across. You ain't slick, bro. He caught on to you. That's why the guy made a joke about it. He's like, do I need to say my name? This man stays saying his name, bro. Jonathan 41, Jonathan 41, Jonathan 41. I'm gonna have nightmares of him saying his name, bro. All right, here we go.
Oh my goodness. Just continuing to expand my existing business. I have a lash studio, so scaling that is number one to me. Just freedom of time, whatever that looks like. Spending as much quality time that I can with my family and just not having any limitations in life.
Nice.
Yeah.
Any questions here?
What is your definition or your definition between of either being married and being in that marriage situation and a partnership? So in other words, how do you disseminate the difference between marriage, partnership, since partnership is technically a higher level than marriage?
I definitely would agree with that. To me, marriage is literally that which is defined by the state, right? So I don't think that a lot really needs to go into it other than two people agreeing to sign a document. But I think a true partnership is having aligned goals and a vision that two people are working towards. That makes sense. Yeah.
All right. Time to pop a balloon.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop.
Jump pop is. I told you.
All right. So you held onto your balloon for quite some time. Why so?
Jonathan 41. Similar interests. I'm a salon owner and stuff like that, so it's just similar interests. That's it.
Okay. And
I'm telling you, bro. This guy keeps saying his name, bro. We know you're Jonathan and you're 41, bro. You only need to say it the one time when you have to introduce yourself. Constantly to keep. This man, you about to piss me off. You about to piss me off, bro.
why'd you end up popping his?
I mean, I had to pop one.
She's like, I like the other guy's answers, and yeah, he got better answers because this man care about say this damn name over and over again. Lena, what's up? I'm doing well. How are you doing? We are watching Pop the Balloon. You're capping. I don't believe you.
This is terrible.
Yes, but why?
Why?
You don't know.
I don't know. I think it's because I have.
It's not light skin, is it?
Oh God. Don't bring us back, please.
We can shine together. We
I
can shine.
do believe in contrast. I do,
Oh,
but oh my God. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. You're beautiful.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, so we got one guy left here. Is he someone that's your type?
I would say I don't have a type.
Okay.
I think like this is
Okay.
very just being honest. Like it's
I guess I'm happy for you
level,
then. I guess I'm happy for you.
like in this very short period of time, right? Like
What you've been hearing so far and everything that you've heard from him?
yeah,
He's someone
I
that you
think
want to get to
ideal
know more.
alignments for sure.
Okay.
Definitely.
So let me have you scoot that way for me. Come
Okay.
on over there. Come on up here with us. So, do you guys have one final question for one another?
Thanks to me. Oh my gosh.
That's okay as well.
All right. Just one. I can't
Just
like
one.
combine.
Just one.
Okay. What location do you live in?
I'm
live?
like Midtown Phoenix.
So you're here in Arizona.
Yeah, in Arizona.
Okay. I'm in Dallas.
Oh,
So
okay.
I travel a little bit, but I don't mind traveling. But
Yeah.
I don't live here remotely. I mean, locally. Excuse me.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you good? Any questions?
I don't think so.
No?
No.
Okay. All right.
Hey,
Well, then let me ask my final
I
question.
ain't
Is
taking.
it a yes for you for her?
Yeah.
I'm not taking credit for that relationship. So if it fails, it's not my fault. That's not my fumble. It's not my fumble. If it fails, it's his fumble. It's not my fumble. That's a fumble at the 1 yard line. Right before you hit the end zone, you fumble the ball.
Okay. And is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
We got a match!
Yo, Den, what's going on, man?
All right, I'll take the mic. And you guys can go on up. Go get your girl. Make some noise for them guys.
I'm happy for him, bro. He got him a wholesome woman. That's a woman right there. Nothing much.
Okay,
Right
let's
now.
bring
Got to dip. I'm in class, but have a good day. I'll be live later. Be live later? How you have class now? It's like 4:30 p.m. You're probably in a different time zone. That's what it is. I got work tomorrow at like 7:45, so I don't know if I'm gonna be live tomorrow. Or should I say later today? I think I'm gonna be cooking. Gotta cook some chicken. But no, he got himself a good match.
Single lady.
I like her a lot more than I like the other woman. You know, she's on the fairer skin side, so you know, she's not really like melanated. Like she's black, but she's light skinned, of course. She's not like black or chocolate, like, which is what I typically go for. But she's not in terms of personality. I like her personality. She's not too big and boastful. Like the other woman's kind of boastful, but she's like she knows how to take a joke, which is a good character trait for a woman to be able to take a joke and say a joke. You know, it shows great character. That honestly nowadays not a lot of women have. Like they don't have the ability to take a joke. Like if you joke with them, like, you know, they're gonna take it. You know, they're gonna take serious measures to get rid of you or something. Like it's crazy, the world we live in.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Brittany.
Brittany, how old are you?
38.
And what do you do?
I'm a clinical lead for a research company.
Brittany looks like a Michelle Obama.
And I also co-own Sunset Falls Healthcare. It's a mental health outpatient treatment center in Tucson.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Okay, I like that. I like people who work with mental health because I work with mental health, so I definitely champion that. That's cool.
And what are some things you like to do for fun?
So I'm real spontaneous. I enjoy like just waking up on Saturday mornings and deciding that day what I'm gonna do, because I don't like to plan too far. I mean, you know, but
okay,
like
she's
I'll
the
wake
last
up,
person.
go to the beach, like take a drive. If I'm in Tucson, I'll drive to San Diego. If I'm in Houston, I'll drive to Galveston. I mean, you know, that beach is not the best, but hey, I'm gonna stick by it. You know, that's what we got. You know, I'm gonna stick beside it. Also, I enjoy like giving back. I like feeding the homeless.
Nice.
I enjoy a lot of different things. I'm kind of random. DIY, like I'll look up different YouTube videos on like how to lay laminate floors and try to do it.
Okay.
It's random. But yeah, I just like to have fun, you know.
Nice.
Yeah.
And now what do you look for in a man?
So I like a guy that is really confident.
Being a DIY person is pretty admirable, and it's very attractive. Like, because especially if you're a woman, you like to build things. It shows that you like progress, and you like seeing things grow over time, because that's what happens when you build something. You start from ground zero, and then you work until you get a finished product, and then you could admire the finished product. You know. You know, my question would be like the way that you look at DIY, and you know, you like seeing things start from ground zero and then getting a finished product. Do you think that you know, a man can be that same way? Like you will, you know, if a man is down when you meet him, would you build them up? You know, keep giving them positive feedback and positive reassurance, and you know. If you see that they're like down and they're not motivated to do something, will you help them in that way until you feel like they have reached a place where they could flourish, you know? Because that, you know, if she has like building ability as far as that, like, you know, I would see that would be my question. Would you want to build that way with a person, you know? But yeah, I think that's an excellent question, but let's see what they ask.
A guy that is like knows the value of a woman, you know, a man that is God-fearing for sure. I want him to have a relationship with God, you know, and like instead of just checking off a box, like I went to church on Sunday, like I prefer for him to try to spend some time in the presence and to cultivate that relationship. Also, I like a guy that is persistent, consistent.
Okay. What are some deal breakers?
Deal breakers, I would say bad hygiene.
Okay, so from what I'm getting from what she's saying, as long as the guy is motivated, that's good. So I don't think she would, in terms of building a guy up, I don't think she would build the guy up. She would just want to meet a guy who's like an already finished product. But yeah, I would probably pop. I would probably pop. She's a good looking woman, like 38, and you you still look young. Like you look like you're in your mid 30s, early to mid 30s, I would say. If I had to guess her age, I would say she's like 34. But being 38 and looking that young, like, I mean, black don't crack, bro. Well, yeah, bad hygiene is definitely a deal breaker.
Okay.
That's good.
For sure.
That's good to have as a deal breaker.
Also, a guy that is rude and considerate. Doesn't have a relationship with God.
That's good.
High level overview.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so we do have a pop balloon.
Okay.
Let's go on over there. All right, your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Nick. I'm 40. I would say, like, you.
Oh, by the way, Dan, I appreciate you scrolling and finding my page. I appreciate that, man. I meant to say that earlier, but I was, I'm too engulfed into this episode. It's entertaining.
Attractive, but if I see you at the store, Target or something, I wouldn't approach you. It's not because you're not beautiful. It's just like I wouldn't say you're not my type. Yeah.
Okay. So if you saw her at Target, you said you wouldn't.
Nah.
Oh. Okay. Now, is he someone that's your type?
No.
Okay. And why not?
But you're very handsome. I just typically like a guy that has a little bit more meat on his bones. And just the lips are a little dark for me, but you're very handsome. And you carry yourself very well. If I saw you at Target, I would actually compliment you and tell you that you looked handsome that day, but I wouldn't see myself walking with you, But yeah, you're very handsome.
I respect that.
All right, thank you. Okay, let's head on back. We've got 3 guys left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
Okay. So how have you guys prepared yourself?
Instead of saying having more meats, more meat on their bones, she could have just said, I don't like skinny men, and left it right there. Like this just shows you, like, if women think that, she probably thinks like she's a 10, because like somebody who thinks so highly of themselves, they will talk bad down about somebody. They usually talk down to somebody, and if you unless you're a confident person, you're like, oh, I look attractive, and I'm confident in that I look attractive, but I'm not the hottest person in the world. Like the way she said, he should have more meat on his bones. Like she's talking like she's the hottest person ever, And I don't think that wasn't fair for her to say that. Like, that guy is probably fit. He's probably fit, but he's just like, his body type is not, built to be like that. Like, you don't know if he goes to the gym and he tries to lift weights and he can't lift, a certain amount of weights, because you could only push the body to certain limits. Not everybody is gonna be like, jacked with muscles and has a 6-pack. That takes a lot of effort, a lot of work, a lot of time. And as men get older, like they're in their early 40s, like as men get older, they lose track of time. Time is not as valuable. It becomes more valuable because you don't have a lot of time to do things when you get older, because you're working a lot. You probably have a career, or you're trying to establish a career, establish a enterprise or organization or a business, and time is it becomes more and more valuable to you because you don't have a lot of it to do a lot of things you want to do. But yeah, she could have just said, I don't like skinny guys, and left it at that. That would have been respectable. But the way she answered that, I didn't think it was respectable to say it like that.
For a relationship.
Okay. Name and age, and how have you prepared yourself for a relationship?
Jonathan, 41. Prepare myself for a relationship. I pray to God every day. I've been through plenty of relationships. I've been married. I did counseling to better myself as a human, as a man, to be ready for my partner.
Wow. Okay. Name and age, and how did you prepare yourself to be in a relationship?
My name is Sincere. I'm 45, and the way that I prepare myself to be in a relationship is just a whole lot of self-reflecting. Sitting down, looking over why things didn't go right before, why things might have got derailed, seeing what part I played in that. I think the biggest thing about people is just being very self-aware. If you're self-aware, you can notice your own over why things. Relationship is just a whole lot of self-reflecting. Sitting down, looking over why things didn't go right before, why things might have got derailed, seeing what part I played in that. I think the biggest thing about people is just being very self-aware. If you're self-aware, you can notice your own flaws. You can see like, maybe I was tripping, I overtalked, I wasn't attentive, I didn't listen. Just simple things, and it's not as difficult as people might make it to just be self-aware and understand like the same thing that you don't want done to you, you don't do to others. And that type of thing. Just like I said, being very self-aware and understanding where I'm taking missteps at and fixing those.
Absolutely.
And that's how I prepare myself to be in a relationship.
Wow, that's amazing.
And over here, your name and age, and how did you prepare yourself to be in a relationship?
My name is Reggie. I'm 44. How I've worked to prepare myself for a relationship or my next relationship is dealing with any past traumas that I've experienced, self-reflection, just working to build myself up to be someone that, is desirable, someone who has, something to offer. So, yeah, just, dealing with past hurts, healthy, and learning that, the other person isn't always at fault for how things end up. It takes two. And so just accepting responsibility for any faults that I may have had in past relationships and just working to fix those.
That's amazing.
And what about for yourself? How did you work on yourself to prepare for your next relationship?
Definitely therapy. I believe in therapy. I'm good. Yeah, everybody I think needs a therapy, but also a lot of self-reflection. Just thinking about how my role in failed relationships, and what I could do to fix it. Absolutely.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to hand you a pick now. There you go. And I'm going to have you pop one balloon.
Okay.
Yeah? Whenever you're ready. Go ahead.
Okay.
All right. Okay. And now, Reggie, why did you have your balloon unpop stand next to you?
Well, she seems like she has a lot to offer. She seems like she's done some good work on herself to build herself up for a new relationship. And she seems like she's ready and is responsible, or should I say mature. So, and she's attractive as well. So that's why.
Okay. Thank you so much, Reggie.
And why'd you end up popping his balloon?
He's so handsome. And I love your response. I just typically go for someone that, I don't know, it's probably the tattoos. But actually, I like the tattoos. I just have to pop someone. I'm sorry.
No, it's hard.
Oh, gosh, but you're very well put together, and
That's fine.
yeah.
Okay.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right. We've got two guys left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
What is the most significant relationship in your life right now, and what makes that relationship so significant?
Okay, start right here.
My kids, easy money. I have 2 kids. My daughter and my son, 4 and 12, and that's the most significant relationship in my life. Taking care of them, guiding them, pushing them to be great. My life kind of tied around them in a sense, but I also had the freedom to do whatever I want to do, when I want to do it, how I want to do it, because how successful I am in my own business. So, you know what I'm saying? But the most significant relationship would be my kids. Head over everything.
Absolutely. Thank you.
And what about over here?
Jonathan, 41. I gotta steal his answer. My daughter's 17, freshman in college. My twin, we look just alike. They say we eat everything alike. So, but that's it. My daughter, maybe my god sister too. Yeah, my god sister, my daughter. Yes.
Okay.
All right. And then let's throw it back to you. What about for yourself?
So for me, I would say I had to really.
Freshman in college.
Saying, but the most them in the got
We've got 2 guys left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
What is the most significant relationship in your life right now, and what makes that relationship so significant?
Okay, start right here.
Okay.
My kids, easy money. I have 2 kids. My daughter and my son, 4 and 12, and that's the most significant relationship in my life. Taking care of them, guiding them, pushing them to be great. My life kind of tied around them in a sense, but I also had the freedom to do whatever I want to do, when I want to do it, how I want to do it, because how successful I am in my own business. So, you know what I'm saying? But the most significant relationship would be my kids. Head over everything.
Absolutely. Thank you.
And what about over here?
Jonathan, 41. I gotta steal his answer. My daughter's 17, freshman in college. My twin, we look just alike. They say we eat everything alike. So, but that's it. My daughter, maybe my god sister too. Yeah, my god sister, my daughter. Yes.
Okay.
All right. And then let's throw it back to you. What about for yourself?
So for me, I would say I had to really grow my relationship with God, because, you know, I was going through some things, had a few dark times, you know, and I just really had to just, you know, dive back into the Word and, you know, cultivate that relationship with God. So I would definitely say God.
Number one.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right, guys. Any questions for her? Okay, go ahead.
You have any kids?
I do. I have one amazing 20-year-old. She's in college, going to school to be a veterinarian. She's makes straight A's. She's like a genius, and she's a lot of fun to be around.
Wait a second.
So yeah.
Did she say?
You know, dive back into the Word and you know, cultivate that relationship with God. So I would definitely say God.
Number one.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right, guys. Any questions for her? And then let's throw it back to you. What about for yourself?
So for me, I would say I had to really grow my relationship with God, because, you know, I was going through some things, had a few dark times, you know, and I just really had to just, you know, dive back into the Word and, you know, cultivate that relationship with God. So I would definitely say God.
Number one.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right, guys. Any questions for her?
38.
And what do you do?
38. Wait a second. Wait. She's only 38.
Guiding them
alike. So,
you know, dive back into the Word and, you know, cultivate that relationship with God. So I would definitely say.
Did she just say her daughter's 22?
Okay. All right, guys. Any questions for her? Okay, go ahead.
You have any kids?
I do. I have one amazing 20-year-old. She's in college, going to school to be a veterinarian.
She had her kid at 18 years old.
She's makes straight A's. She's like a genius, and she's a lot of fun to be around. So yeah, that's like my little best friend.
Okay, and one other question. Light skin lives matter, right? I'm just asking. I know Kendrick Lamar messed us up, but can you bring us back?
Oh my gosh. Light skin lives matter.
Thank
Absolutely.
you. Thank you.
All right. Any questions here?
Yeah, I do. I got, where you live?
In Tucson, well, Houston, but I travel to Tucson quite often.
What part of Houston?
Yeah, Kendrick definitely messed up y'all light skins. Cut y'all up and chopped y'all
Any
up.
questions here?
Put
Yeah,
y'all
I
in a
do. I
box.
got, where you live?
In Tucson, well, Houston, but I travel to Tucson quite often.
What part of Houston?
Near Alvin, Galveston.
Yeah, okay. Let's go. I'm from Houston too. That's why I'm asked that.
Oh, what part?
The Southwest, Memorial, basically. I stay in the Memorial area, like Memorial, Galleria, in between that.
I know exactly where that is.
Understandable. What else I have to ask you, beautiful? Do you hit the gym?
I do.
Yeah.
So when my knees agree, I love CrossFit. But yeah, I just like did a marathon. It was pretty hard, and yeah, it took a toll. But I love working out. Yes, that's really important. I actually meant to say that, but I forgot. But
No,
yeah, I love the gym. Like absolutely. If I'm not doing like something hardcore CrossFit, then I enjoy like just taking long walks.
So what's your profession again? Do your profession allow you to be able to move around, travel, do your thing?
It does, yes.
Okay, and what is it again?
I'm clinical lead for a research company, and that's remote, and I also co-own a mental health clinic.
Interesting. That's different. Very different. Sexy.
Thank you.
All right. So it is going to pop a balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop that one.
Can I have more question? Please.
Okay, go ahead. Yes,
Thank you
yes,
so
yes.
He said he had a 4-year-old, a 12-year-old.
Mm-hmm. And then his is 17.
17-year-old.
Oh, 17 and 12.
12-year-old. What is the relationship like with the of your children?
Okay. Co-parenting.
Jonathan, 41, great. I make both of my kids live. We have a good communication. We're good.
Okay, and both kids are by the same.
No, my first daughter is by my first marriage when I was 21 in college, and I have another daughter.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. What about here?
She said, what was the question again?
Their co-parenting relationship, how is that?
That's what I was thinking about. First, I want to commend you for the way you said the parent of your kids and not your baby mamas.
I don't like that word either.
Yeah, I don't like that. I want to commend you on the respectful way you asked that question. Secondly, I have an awesome relationship. My first son mother, that was my high school sweetheart, married for all my life to her, got a divorce, and then my second child is by the person I was in a relationship for the last 6 years.
41, great.
Okay.
The way you said the parent of your kids and not your baby mamas.
I don't like that word either.
Yeah, I don't like that. I want to commend you on the respectful way you asked that question. Secondly, I have an awesome relationship. My first son mother, that was my high school sweetheart, married for all my life to her, got a divorce, and then my second child is by the person I was in a relationship for the last 6 years. So, yeah, I got a great relationship. They could never go without. As long as I'm here, like, they the mother of my kids. So if they hurting, then my kids hurting, and they see that, I can't have that. So if they would ever need anything, like my son mother is married, if they ever fell on hard times, they can come stay with me. I got y'all. Bring your husband, bring everybody. Y'all come post up here. My daughter mama, you know what I'm saying? If anything was to ever happen, fall on bad times, hard times, I got them. Come on. So we all cool. It's a big, happy family. No issues. We intermingle. It's a great thing.
That's amazing. It's beautiful.
All right, now it's time to pop.
Okay. Thank you for that. I appreciate it.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead.
She gonna pop Jonathan.
Okay. Sorry.
Told you.
Houston.
Don't say that.
All right, so you had your balloon for quite some time. Why so?
Beautiful lady, very educated, like what she was talking about. So I was interested.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Keep up the good work too.
Thank you.
And why'd you end up popping his?
Just honestly, I should have said that whenever I initially came out, but I prefer a guy that has children by one woman.
No.
But I appreciate that, the co-parenting situation is good. But you're very handsome, and I love your skin tone. It's great. It's a great skin tone. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
You're beautiful yourself.
Thank you. I love the hair. You have a nice smile. Yeah, it's like you light up the room. So yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. Don't make me cry.
Okay, so you said you want a man. You prefer a man who has children by one. So if I'm corrected, you have two, right?
Right.
You have two separate mothers for your kids.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that a deal breaker for you?
Yeah.
It is. Okay.
You're good.
I'm sorry.
All right. So you did hold on to your balloon for quite some time. Why so?
Basically, I done popped on everybody, so I ain't want to pop again toward the end. Now, let's not take away nothing from the beautiful young lady. She was in Houston, so I felt like it was some opportunity there at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? It's her loss, not mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's what you're judging off of, you know what I'm saying, then at the end of the day, hey, babe, I'm him, Jim. You missing out.
All right. Now, is he someone that's your type?
Absolutely. I love your dimples.
Thank you, beautiful.
Yes, you're very handsome.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
You know, you holding it on. You killing yourself. That's what. Let me ask you this though. Can I talk about it? Can I do my thing?
Let's hear it.
Why would you base judgment on how many the mothers, like if they have more than one? Like,
The only reason
can you have more than one marriage?
The only reason I say that is because I want more children. And so I will be the third baby, parent.
But what that mean though? That's what I'm trying to figure out. If you the third baby mama, I really feel like, or if you the third mother of the child, I really feel like, you know what I'm saying, it's based on how he handling the situation. I feel like you need to delve into the situation and find out more. Like, was he out here just being and slanging it everywhere, or were these long-term relationships?
Maybe.
Were they locked in? You know what I'm saying? What's his relationship with the mothers? Like, all that should play a part in it. But if you're just looking at it from a surface standpoint and popping, then you losing.
I understand, but this is surface. I mean, how deep can we really get in this short amount of time?
You did get deep, though. You asked pointed questions when you asked the relationship with the child's mother. That was a very pointed question. I feel like that should have held some weight on your end. But at the end of the day, though, I can respect your choice. I'm just letting you know you're losing.
I appreciate that.
No problem.
Thank you.
I'm just letting you know you're losing. Losing what?
Thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it up for her, guys.
Losing what, bruh? I ain't losing shit. That's it. We good.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning into this episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. If you'd like to be featured in any of our upcoming episodes, make sure you click on that link in the description box below and fill out a form to be considered. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you all next time.
What the hell? Oh, Patriots. Thank God. I was gonna say, if it said New York, I would have been tight. Alright, that's it. And that video was long as fudge, bro. Like, oh man, sheesh. Eclipse, what's good? You got to say what's up. Hold on, let me mute this real quick. What I'm doing, I just finished watching a Pop the Balloon show. So I was just talking about that. Road to 99 video is going to be coming soon. The live's going to be coming soon. That's probably going to be coming out on Friday. If Friday ends up being a great day, I don't know what Friday's weather is going to be like. Matter of fact, let's Google that. Weather for Friday. Okay, it looks like it's going to be sunny tomorrow. So that shouldn't be a problem. What's that, Thursday? Sunny. But it's only 49 degrees, man. You're gonna have to wear a sweatshirt or something, bro, because that ain't it. Alright, I gotta go make dinner. I'm gonna carry my water bottle with me in a second. I'm probably gonna start universe mode this week too on my other channel, Real Micro Rose, if you want to go check it out. Gotta use the restroom, so I'll be right back. Joseph, what? I understand. I understand. You know, it's fun streaming. I like streaming. I guess it comes with its downfalls as well. All right. Appreciate everybody coming in and tuning in to the live, but I'm gonna end the video here because my phone needs to charge. And I'll talk to you guys all soon, possibly on Thursday, maybe on Friday. But see you soon. Sayonara. Later. Have a good night, day, evening, whatever time you are watching this. And I'll see you soon.